you are, and a caddie you'll be.
We'll see.
What else would you be doing?
Well, I'll be a golfer. The game is catching on in England. You will be a wealthy man. Your place is here. I don't want to spend my days teeing up gentlemen who think they're better than me. Can you not see that?
What do you think you'll be doing?
Making my own way! You
Oh, so good. Tommy's Honor, the story of old Tom Morris and young Tom Morris, golf's founding father and son, and of course the inception of professional golf in Scotland. Please welcome the director behind this beautiful film, Jason Connery. Good morning.
Thank you very much.
I have to say your father is one of my idols. You get that all the time, of course, Sean Connery's son, and how
He's mine too, actually.
Right? Yeah, of course. And this is so fitting because it's very much the relationship of father and son. I will tell you this, and I said it to you behind the scenes during commercial break. I am not a golf fan, but I am a huge fan of this film.
Thank you
it's
so
truly
much.
about the sport. You learn about the sport and how, you know, modern golf is played as it is today, but also it's so much a love story, a family story.
Yes.
So why did you decide this was something you wanted to direct?
Well, I got a phone call. I have a little cottage in Scotland, actually, in the borders, and it's about 2.5 hours drive from St Andrews, where the film is set. And I got a cold call from a producer called Jim Kreutzer, and he said, "Have you read Tommy's Honor," which is the book by Kevin Cook? And I said, no. He sent it to me, and I read it, and I couldn't put it down. And I just, like you said, to me it was, yes, the beginning of the modern game, and so it was all very different. Hopefully when people see the movie, they'll see that it's a very, you know, the crowds are right there with the players. It's very visceral. They're shouting, they're fighting, they're drinking, they're gambling, they're smoking, you know, and but it was really the love story that captured me, the love story between young Tommy and Meg, but also the father and son relationship. You know, just the change in generationally, and Tommy was just such an extraordinary sort of light. And rather tragic story.
Oh.
So I know you shed a few tears.
It breaks your heart. I was left weeping, and I gotta say, you know, a movie is well done when by, you know, the end of it, the credits rolled and you want more. And I Googled everything I could about young Tommy, who was a prodigy, because I couldn't believe what he managed to do in his 24 young years. Died on Christmas Day. His dad outlived the entire family at 86 and died on the golf course. His dad made, what is it, like 6 to 8 golf course. I gotta say, you know, because you know what, there hasn't been that film, for, you know, about golf that has really elevated it, that has really shown it in the beautiful way it should be shown. This is that movie. You did it with this film. Well, so congratulations. That's
a beautiful thing to say. Thank you.
It really is. It's inspiring.
I hope so. You know, the thing for me about it is that it does have a stigma. I mean, golf is a very polarizing game. There are people who say, I hate golf, and there are people who say, I love golf, and you don't really get people in England. They say it's like Marmite. I don't know if you have Marmite here.
I've heard of it.
Right. Well, exactly. So I'm hoping that in a way this could be a gateway to people at least saying, because what's happened in the showings and everything, we had a premiere in New York, and it's out in the States at the moment. Just came out. And the reactions from many people was, I never realized that. I never saw, oh my God. I mean, because like there's a fight in the film with all the crowd where Tommy gets involved, and we shot that in the bunker that they actually fought in Musselburgh. And, you know, it made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up, because I suddenly realized, well, 150 whatever years ago, this was actually taking place. These guys were, you know, beating the snot out of each other in this bunker. And it you know, as you say, he died at 24, and it's like, what could he have done? You know, he was really quite extraordinary. I mean, all athletes, you talk about the Maple Leafs and what they're doing, they all share in and get paid, you know, well because of young Tommy. He was the first professional athlete to say, hey, I don't want a stipend. I don't want to be paid by the gentleman just this amount. I want to have a piece of the action. I mean, they're all coming to see me play. You know, and so all professional athletes owe him a tip of their cap.
Yeah, you bring us there. 150 years ago, and so many of the stories, you know, really do play out today in so many ways. It's a beautiful film. You did a wonderful job. I know even your dad gave it the 2 thumbs up. Sorry, I had to do it. Tommy's Honor opens in Toronto theaters on May 5th. Make sure you see it. For more information, breakfasttelevision.ca. I do impressions of your father all the time on this show. Do you want to hear a little bit?
Sure.
Will you be honest?
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Okay. Lock the door, shut the door, close the door. Things are about to get nasty. Huh? Is it like your dad's here? Right, James?
I had to pinch myself. It was extraordinary.
Oh my gosh, it's so good to have you here.
Thank you. Lovely
for
to
bearing
meet
with
you.
me. I had to do it. It just
Came out of you. There's nothing you could do.
We'll be back with more BT right after this. It was a beautiful film.